trying to, or is that it? Or is they trying to force me to use this long way? That's what it seems like. Because you check both of those things, and the motherfucker will say, you check it horizontally, and you do that, and then the motherfucker keep resetting back. So I guess they making me use this long way. Damn devils. Motherfuckers are something else, always fucking up something. That's how they is though. When something ain't broke, then motherfuckers always trying to fix shit when shit ain't broke. So I guess that a whole motherfuckers done frustrated the shit out of me with this bullshit, man. Punk ass motherfucking devils. Motherfuckers is something else, man. The shit, hey, but it's a part of it though. I ain't gonna even trip. It's a part of it. It's a part of the frustration anyway. Now I don't know what the hell going on. Like they forcing me to use this long way on my camera. When I set it horizontally, it keeps dropping this shit. Like man, these devils are something else, man. Anything to frustrate us, man. But let me get straight into it though. The water, brother. The water's over. But I gotta upload that prism when I get to the house or whatever, because I ain't, all this old just fucking bullshit. But giving all honor and praises, glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, call Allah like Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem, Rakaha Kudash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, to the men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom, Bayatah, Dawada, and to the Acumen Akwat that's out to repent, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also to the speckled bird of our people that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpachah. Well, you know who it is. YAHACHARAB coming at you with another one. Another frustrating week, a day. Hey, but I don't knock these Edomites. They better frustrate me. Because when Yahweh Shah come, I'm going to frustrate the hell out these damn devils. I'm going to be beating Edomites all over the damn place, man. I'm going to be fucking their ass up. And I can't wait till this trouble comes. Because the Most High, he gonna put that spirit on us, and we're going to run through these people like motherfucking lions in the damn zoo. Shit. We're going to run through their ass like lions in the motherfucking zoo, man. Damn devils. But I was trying to entitle this one, Trouble is on the Horizon. Because it is. Trouble is on the horizon, and it's coming. And a lot of our people don't get it. They gonna be left out with their motherfucking pants down. See? And a lot of our people, they need judgment anyway. They need to get caught in the flames of the fire. They need to get caught in it. Because for number one, you see Jake doing all manner of wicked shit. They being sodomites. Like the brother Benat Zakba uploaded that video, and I was gonna do a lesson on it, but I was just too frustrated with hearing it, looking at that kind of shit, man. Because our people are something else, man. They are something else. And Jake was talking about that. He wanted to eat his cake, get his ice cream and the cake too, and he want to take it from the back too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with our people, man? They need death. That's the main problem. They need death, man. Straight up. They need motherfucking death, man. The brother put in Isaiah Allah, Jeremiah. The brother put in Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Wicked ass motherfuckers, man. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Verse 2. And it came to pass, Slakia, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then shalt thou tell them, thou shalt go forth, thus said the Lord Yahweh, such as for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for famine to the famine, and such as for captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven and the fowl of the heavens, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of people. They ain't got to worry about going back into captivity. They ain't got to worry about that no more. They got to just worry about that sword being taken out, being killed, being devoured, being put down and deleted. That's what they got to worry about. They ain't got to worry about captivity no more, because you're supposed to be coming out of captivity. You're supposed to be repenting so you can come out of captivity. But hey, they don't want to do it. They don't want to repent, so they go get what they deserve, right? A bunch of wicked ass motherfuckers, right? But let me grab this real quick. Jeremiah 30 and verse 7 is the point. But I'm going to start at verse 4. Jeremiah 30 and verse 4. And these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Yasharallah and concerning Judah. For thus said Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turn into paleness. That's that fear. And it says what? All faces turn to paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble. But he shall be saved out of it, meaning the elect is going to be saved out of it. Not 2/3 of our people not going to be saved out of it. 2/3 of their ass got to motherfucking die, man. They got to die. They got to die because they ain't no good. They ain't even worthy of being saved. That's why when Mashiach said, and what is that, Matthew, is that 22? When he said, go into the highways and preach this truth to them, but he says some of them was not worthy. Yeah, a lot of our people, they ain't gonna be worthy, man. They ass gonna be motherfucking destroyed, man. And it's gonna be a worthy destruction for their ass to receive. Bunch of crooked, wicked ass motherfuckers. You motherfuckers they ain't no better than these goddamn devils that keep frustrating me. Ain't no motherfucker better, they ain't no better than they motherfucking asses, man. Right? They ain't no better. Because trouble is on the horizon, and it's coming. And our people a lot of our people, they gonna get caught with their pants down. They not ready. They not fucking ready for the destruction and the shit that's gonna come. They looking at all this shit on TV concerning Puff Daddy. Nobody care about him. What y'all worry about them people for? Anything that they go through in their life or whatever they doing, man, don't even tune in. Don't even pay that shit no attention. Because that ain't got nothing to do with this truth. So we ain't supposed to be paying attention to that garbage, man. But see what our people do. They want that to be that ain't got nothing to do with this truth, what that idiot going through. Who cares? The devil's been those of our people been laying down with these devils in the bed with them. And then when the devils get tired of you, they do the same thing. So we ain't even supposed to be paying no attention to that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with this truth. We ain't supposed to be being interested in that. But if they put his ass, if they kill his ass, so what? So what? We ain't supposed to be interested in that. We ain't even supposed to be concerned with that. That ain't supposed to be within our conversation. Ain't supposed to care because it ain't got nothing to do with this truth. Nothing. The brother put in Jeremiah 5:28. They are waxing fat. They are waxing fat. They shine, yea. They overpass the deeds of the wicked kind, the water. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper and the right of the needy to do, and the right of the needy to do. They not judge what kind? What? Wait, is that right? It said, yet they prosper and the right of the needy do they not judge. Okay, kind. Right. Shalom, Mak. Zadakaram. Shalom, Mak. Yahweh Shemam Shah Brakatah, brother. To both of you brothers, man. You know. Yeah, but our people ain't supposed to be paying no attention to that. They supposed to be paying attention to these prophecies that's jumping off these pages. This trouble that we gonna have to be established in the faith of Yahweh Shemam to get through it. See, because a lot of our people they not gonna get through it, man. That's why I'm gonna go into that too, because that's why Yahweh said, unless they he that endure unto the end, that endure. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. I'm gonna grab it because I want to grab a meaning of that, because that endure, it actually goes into trouble. That's why Yahawashi said that he that endure until the end, that when you go into that endure, it means trouble. It's talking about trouble. You that make it through the trouble. A lot of our people, because the Most High not going to have their heads on them. They not going to make it through the trouble, man. They not going to motherfucking make it through the trouble. What was that, Matthew 24 and 13? They not going to make it through it. And it's good. It's good that they don't make it through it. Because they don't want to repent. They don't want to motherfucking repent. But crooked ass, crooked motherfuckers. Matthew 24. And let's go down to verse 13. And it says what? Start at 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. I'm going to go into that endure. And I'm going to read that. Endure. Hypomeno. And it says what? To remain, to tarry behind, to remain, i.e. abide, not recede or flee. This is the point. To persevere under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast to one's faith in Mashiach, to endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatments. So when it says the misfortunes, those misfortunes goes into trouble. The trouble will come. And a lot of our people, they're not going to endure, man. They're not going to endure the hardship. And a lot of these people, they ain't telling you that. They ain't telling our people that trouble is going to come. They ain't telling our people that shit. Especially in these pagan buildings. They ain't telling you trouble going to come for your ass. They ain't telling you. They say, man, oh yeah, see, he coming to save everybody. He coming to love everybody. Shit, my shot coming to jack y'all up. And then a lot of our people, he gonna separate us. He coming to divide the righteous from the wicked. And those of our people that's wicked, they not going to endure to the end. Meaning what? They gonna fall by that trouble. They gonna fall. See? Because why? They ain't gonna have their hedge of protection on them. See? Because why? You see their actions. All this truth them has been proclaimed. Man, you can't even go on on my channel. You can't even go on YouTube without seeing this truth. You can't. Well, I can't because it be popping. That's all that come on mine. Because I don't like them other recommendations and all that other stuff coming on mine. But that's all you see that come on mine. And that's all a lot of these people see of those of our people. How you think they know? How you think they know we the Israelites? Whether you from the northern kingdom, you know, so-called Mexicans, and all our people are destroyed, man. They don't know who they are. See, they don't know who they are, and neither do they want to acknowledge who they are. They just through, man, through. You better make up your mind what you gonna do with your shit. You got lights on and backing up and all this shit. You better get the fuck on. Shit, yeah, our people are through, man. They are through. And they didn't heard this truth, man. They didn't heard it. And that's why I say the Most High, man, if you ask me, personally, I say the elect is already sealed, man. If you ask me. But I ain't nobody. But if you ask me, I'll say the elect is already sealed, man. These other things just got to play out. These prophecies pertaining to all this shit that these Edomites got to do, I would say the prophecy, the elect is already sealed, if you ask me. And then these prophecies just got to play out. That's all it is, man. Because Yahweh, he can't be possibly, he ain't waiting for these 2/3 wicked niggas to get it. Once this truth done been told to you the first time, that was the time when the Most High, damn, that was the time when Yahweh Shah said, look, I'm calling you in, you either accept the calling or not. See? And if you put it off and if you was one of those people that kept putting it off, that shows right there the Most High didn't want you. Like what's wrong with our people? Do you think the Most High is going to call you and then you going to let the phone keep ringing? You ain't going to pick it up? You think he going to keep calling? He ain't going to fucking keep calling. He going to leave your ass out there to dry. Going to leave your fucking asses out to motherfucking dry. The brother put in. Lighten it up, huh? Right. Shalom, Mark, hope and grace. Shalom, brother. You come back in. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Right? Let me grab these. The brother Sadakaran put in there, what he put, Jeremiah 4:22. My people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Right? They don't. They don't. And the knowledge is this truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Your instructions. Your instructions on what you're supposed to be doing and not doing. That's that knowledge. It ain't talking about he ain't talking about the knowledge of the world, or you run around talking about, oh yeah, I got knowledge. You ain't got this knowledge, you dumb motherfuckers. If you did, y'all be repenting. Our people was crooked as hell, man. Crooked as hell. I can't stand these fuckers. I can't stand their ass, man. Like if you ain't even in this truth, and if I ask you, you know you're an Israelite, and you say yeah, and then you ain't came into the fold, you ain't repented, man, you fuck off, man. Cause I'm gonna say for myself, it have been years, man. It have been years. And then you sit back and be like, all these years, and damn, you done heard this truth, but you still ain't came into the fold, you still ain't repented. See, that's why he was talking about in John, the third chapter, what is that, the third chapter? Because they ain't gonna come into this light, because their deeds are evil. They don't mean it, they don't want to change. See? And they already set in their ways. So they ain't gonna be through, man. These motherfuckers need to be destroyed. And these devils need to open up on their ass, because the elect gonna have their hedge of protection from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua anyway. But we still gonna have to go through it. We're gonna still have to go through the trials and tribulations that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna put us through just to test our fidelity. We're gonna have to go through it too. But hey, it's gonna be worthy for us to go through that affliction. Then for their ass, it's gonna be two times worse, 10 times worse for their asses, because they didn't repent. You know, the apostles of old, Slakia, the apostles of old, they went into through their little trials and tribulations. But guess what? You know, when Peter got locked up, going through his trials and tribulations, what happened? The Most High sent the angel to get him out of that. You know, and the many brothers they went through that, the Most High was always there to help them get out of that particular situation. So that's how it's gonna be for us in this time. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna help us to get out of these particular situations when there's trouble come down in Jacob's trouble. But the 2/3, they ain't gonna have that hedge. They ain't gonna have that hedge of protection on them. Their ass gonna be through, man. They gonna be through, and we gonna be laughing at them. Let me grab this. The brother Sadakaram, Isaiah 19:14. The Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggering in his vomit, in his own vomit. Verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch nor rush may do. And that's when when the Most High cut. Man, how is that gonna happen? Ain't gonna be no work for in this place. Because what he gonna do? He gonna cut it. He gonna cut it down. When these people, when all hell break loose with this society, who gonna fucking get up and say, I'm finna go to work? Who gonna say I'm finna get up and go to work when all hell breaking loose? Nobody. That shit ain't none of this shit gonna be happening. Right? Verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shaketh over it. I'll come back and get some more of those first, but let me finish these. Let me go to this Daniel. Daniel 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Who? The elect is going to be delivered. That's the people that's going to be delivered. His elect. Every one that shall be found written in the book. And you know it's particular individual Israelites that's not written in the book. 2/3 not written in the book. They written in the book, all right, but they gonna receive destruction. See? They not written in the book to receive salvation. They are written in the book to receive judgment. And that's what they gonna receive. That's what they're gonna receive, because you got a lot of people. You got these pagan builders all over the place. You got individuals talking about they're in the kingdom of God right now. How you in the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shah right now, and all this wickedness going on? And these devils ain't being corrected. He said the law of Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna go forth from Jerusalem. That ain't happening right now. The law ain't going forth from Jerusalem right now. Why? Because we ain't in it. Yahweh Shah ain't back. And we ain't been made righteous to enforce the righteous acts of Yahweh Shema Shah upon these people. So how the hell you in the kingdom already? See, our people are through, man. Through. But let me grab this. Acts 14. Because trouble is on the horizon. And it's coming. And a lot of our people, they just sit back, oh, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Well, you're going to get caught out there when it do. Acts 14. And I started 21. And when they had preached the gospel to that city and had taught many Israelites, they returned again to Lystra and to Iconium and to Antioch, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, tribulation is trouble, we must do what? Much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. And that's what we gonna do. We gotta go through this trouble. Before we receive salvation, man, our faith gotta be tested. Our faith gotta be tested. And a lot of we ain't been tested yet. We ain't been tested yet. And you have small little tests. And one of the tests was that juicy juice that they was passing out to people. And what happened? Yeah, a lot of people failed. A lot of our people failed. So if you failed that, how the hell you think you gonna make it? Y'all just marked yourselves. All them people our people that was in them pagan buildings, they're not gonna make it. The main ones that saying, oh, God this and God that, they the main ones that's not gonna make it. Like, it ain't hard to see this, man. It ain't hard to see those of our people that's not gonna make it, man. The Most High he ain't dealing with them damn people, man. They don't understand that trouble is coming, and the trouble is gonna be our test, whether we pass it or not, man. Yahweh said, he that endured it to the end, the same shall be saved. He that endured the troubles and make it through it all, you gonna be saved. See? And a lot of our people, they gonna fail. They already got a big ass F on their test right now. See? When the devils came out, none of it, Tazariak, all them guys, man, all of them, they all failed. Because why? When the devil came out with it, you did not trust in Yahweh Shema Shah. That was your test that the Most High was testing you. That was a small test that he was testing Most High people with, and they failed. So if you failed that, what makes you think you gonna fail when the MOTB come out? You're gonna fail that too, and they're gonna persecute you way harder than they did before, with that poison that they wanted our people to put in their bodies. See, so a lot of our people, you already failed. See. Individuals can keep preaching the truth all you want, and then a lot of them you see they failing because they going against the truth, saying all kind of stupid stuff. So they ain't gonna make it, man. So when this trouble come down the pipe, the Most High already got his elect. I think if you ask me, the elect is sealed. The elect is sealed, man, because you see all these individuals, they faltering. Individuals that been doing this, fuck all that praising and shit, telling individuals, oh yeah, you been doing it, man. Fuck all that shit, man. Is you gonna endure it to the end? All this praising and patting motherfuckers on the back and shit. You goddamn grown-ass men. But you failing the test already. You failing the test. Ain't no damn pats on the back gonna save you. Telling individuals, oh yeah, but this brother been so fucking what? Is they really trusting in Yahweh Shema Shah? No, they not. See, so when Jacob's trouble come down the pipe, you already failing. You're already failing. The Most High sent the test. He allowed these devils to test you, and you already failed. Any of our people that went in the pagan builders and brothers in this truth, any of our people that went and got those shots up in them, you failed the test. You failed the first test, the little small test. And that wasn't even trouble. That was just a hint of it. But you failed. You already failed. And you think that you're going to make it through the big trouble that's listed in these scriptures what we're going to have to go through? See? You're going to fail, man. You motherfuckers gonna be burnt. You ain't gonna be refined But let me read these real quick, right? You ain't gonna be refined, man. That you ain't gonna come out like pure gold. Your ass is, you dross, and your ass is gonna be, you that tin that's gonna be melted until your ass become liquid. You ain't gonna be refined and like pure gold where he can recast you and put and form and make. Nah, that ain't gonna. That's what's gonna happen. They already failed the test. Already failed the test. It's a damn shame. And individuals don't see it. I'm looking at motherfuckers, and I ain't nobody, but I'm looking at motherfuckers laughing. Like you boasting in all this popularity shit, which don't mean nothing. But then here it is, when you getting these tests from your YAHACHARAB, and he using the devil to test you with these little small tests, what happened? You're failing. You're failing. He's showing you that you're not one of the ones that's going to endure to the end. You are not going to make it. Because why? You didn't trust in Yahweh. You didn't trust him. Let me grab this. Matthew 7 and 13. And it says what? I start there. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way, that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat. And what he say? He already telling you right here. It's going to be many that's not going to enter into that straight gate. That straight gate, that's a narrow path. It's a tight ass spot to where you're not going to be comfortable. Just how we was when we was on them damn them slave ships. It was being brought across the straits, meaning what? We was in a tight spot, meaning you wasn't comfortable. See? And that's what we gonna get put through right now in Jacob's trouble. You gonna get put in that tight spot. This narrow path is a tight walk, and you ain't gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be all kind of shit's gonna happen, and guess what? A lot of our people gonna turn to the left, gonna turn to the right. You gonna go into those deep waters, or you gonna go and jump into that fire. And guess what? Your ass ain't gonna make. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna fucking make it, man. And it says what? Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Meaning, he's telling you right now already that many of our people are not going to make it. They go into the broad way. It's already written that these motherfuckers going to fail. And they failing the small tests that they're getting right now. Small ass tests. Like, do you really trust in Yahweh? Do you trust that he's going to keep, if they got anything out here, do you trust that he's going to protect you and keep you safe? Nah, what our people do, you trust the damn devil. So you made your choice right there. So when they come out with that MOTB, guess what? They're going to make their choice. The same people, the same individuals, the individuals that know this truth, they're going to make their choice and they're going to do what? They're going to get it. That's why they fooling themselves and they mentally fooling themselves right now by saying, nah, that ain't it. That's why they doing that. Because they already making a decision right now what they going to do before they even be attempted with it. See? They already made their choice. Actually, YAHACHARAB already made their choice for them. Right? And it says what? Because Matthew 7 and 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So he already saying, hey man, only the elect go find that way. Only the elect is gonna stay on that straight narrow path and go through what we gotta go through, man. You know, only the elect is gonna be content in that uncomfortability. See? Right? But let me grab that other one. Luke 13. Because it's coming. It's coming. And then a lot of people, they focus on this damn sodomite, on what he was doing to people at them damn freak shows. You ain't supposed to be worrying about that shit. Fuck that. So stay focused on the real thing. What it says, Luke 13. Luke 13 and I'm going to start at 23. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter in at the straight gate. And that straight gate, man, it's a tight spot, like I said. It ain't gonna be easy. I mean, that narrow path, it's gonna seem like it's gonna seem like you ain't gonna make it. It's gonna seem like you ain't gonna make it. But the Most High God is elect, man. And it says what? Strive to enter in at the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able to. So you have a bunch of individuals, you're failing already. You have a bunch of individuals that seek to enter into that straight gate, but guess what? They not. They not. They ain't gonna be able to. Why? Because they ain't the elect. The Most High don't want them. And individuals done failed. They failing their test right motherfucking now with these damn devils. They failing their test right now. Second Ezra 7, and I start, man, you know, fuck it, I start at 2. Second Ezra 7 and verse 2. And he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? Nobody. And it says, if he went not through the narrow, how can he come into the broad? There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field. And that's talking about the kingdom. You see, the kingdom is far away. See, and what you got to do, you got to try to make it there. And the only way to make it there is down that straight and narrow path. See, but a lot of people, you ain't gonna make it there. You gonna see it, and then some of our people, you're not gonna fucking see it. You're not gonna fucking see it, and you gonna be through. You gonna be through. The brother put in there, Isaiah 65 and 8. Thus said Yahweh, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one said, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it, so will I do for my servants' sake, that I may not destroy them all. Verse 9. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob, and out of Judah, an inheritor of my mountains. That's YAHACHARAB. And my elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there. God, that's the only the elect go be redeemed, man. And let me see where I'm at. Second Ezra 7 and 6. There's also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. And that's that narrow path. Like, and we in that fire right now. This is why we gonna be tried. Just like when we was in Egypt. Matter of fact, let me grab this. When we was in Egypt, what was that being called? The furnace of iron. And then when you read it in the amplified version, it go into. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. But let me grab this one first before I come back to this. Psalms 66. Because it says it's going to be like what? A fire on one side and a deep water on the other. Psalms 66. And I'm going to start at verse 10. For thou, O Yahweh, hast proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried. Thou broughtest us into the net. Thou layest affliction upon our loins. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. And what is that? Being under these damn heathens, these heathens ruling over our asses. So what did he say? Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. Like, what matter of fact, what is that? Second Ezra 6 and around 57. Matter of fact, let me read that real quick. He said he have caused men to ride over our heads. Second Ezra 7 and 56 and 57. He says, and as for the other people, now let me jump to the point. 57, Second Ezra 6 and 57. And now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And that's what he's talking about. These people have basically over our heads. And what he says, going back to it, Psalms 66 and verse 12. It says what? Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through the fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. And that's what we're going to have to do. And what was that fire that we had to go through? That captivity we was when we was in Egypt? That was that fire we went through. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. What was that? Deuteronomy 26. Deuteronomy 26 and verse 8. And the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand and with an outstretched arm, and with great terribleness, and with signs and with wonders. And he had brought us into this place and had given us this land, even a land that flowed with milk and honey. But what did he do? Matter of fact, I want to get that other one right quick. Let me get that other one, because he brought us out of that iron furnace. Let me grab that. 1 Kings 8. 1 Kings 8 and 51. For they be thy people and thy inheritance, which thou broughtest forth out of Egypt, from the midst of the iron, the furnace of iron. See, so what is that midst of the furnace of iron? Meaning what? That was our slavery. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. I want to read that up in that passage right quick. I want to read that. I want to read that Amplified version right quick. See, so we're in the fire right now, man. And a lot of our people, you ain't gonna make it out of here. You ain't gonna make it out. When that trouble with that test gonna come and you gonna fail. Let me grab that. Deuteronomy, it's like your 1 Kings 8 and 51. Come on now. 1 Kings 8 and 51. I'm going to read that in the Amplified version. Let me see. 8 and 51. Let's grab that. Because that was fire, though. Right? The AMP version. 1 Kings 8 and 51. For they are your people and your heritage, whom you brought out of Egypt from the midst of the iron furnace of slavery and oppression. See, so that fire is going to be what? That oppression that we're going to have to endure. That trouble we're going to have to endure. See? He brought us through it once when we came through that fire. Going back and reading it again. Psalm 66 and verse 12. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water. And I already read the one when it said we're going to come through that water. See? Meaning what? When we was going through that straight, when we was coming through across the Red Sea, what happened? That was that straight and narrow path that we was walking. See? And that's what that represents spiritually what we got to be going through now. We're in the place of our fire. We're in the place of our affliction, of our oppression right now, in the place of our captivity. See? So he's refining his elect right now. That's in his truth. That's repenting. He's refining us. But we still got to go through the rest of the fire though, right? And then what he gonna do? He gonna bring us through that water. See? That water is this right here. Coming to this truth and repent. And then when you make it, guess what's gonna happen? What did he say? And he says what? Through the water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. And that wealthy place is what? The kingdom. But that wealthy place back then was what? Making it into our land. And doing all the affliction that what we had to do, but we didn't get it easy. We didn't get it easy, man. We had to go into that land, and we didn't just go into there and it's all good. We had to war. We had to take these heathens out in order for us to get what the Most High promised us. We had to take them out. See? And that's the same way with this right now. It ain't just gonna be easy. We're gonna have to go through these certain things, man, right now. See? We got to go through this fire, man, and make it through this water, and then what? Then we get the kingdom. But let me go back to Second Ezra though, right? Matter of fact, I want to get that other one. I want to get that one too, right? Because it said it's going to make it through the water. I'm going to grab this one too. Psalms 139. Psalms 139. And let me see. Where you at? Let me see. Is that 39? 36. Psalms 136. And start at Psalms 136, and I'm going to start at 13. It says, to him was divided the Red Sea into parts, for his mercy endureth forever, and made YAHACHARAB to pass through the midst of it, for his mercy endureth forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and his host, meaning his army, in the Red Sea, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which leadeth his people through the wilderness, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which smote great kings, for his mercy endureth forever, and slew famous kings, for his mercy endureth forever. Sihon, king of the Amorites, for his mercy endureth forever, and Og, the king of Bashan, for his mercy endureth forever, and gave their land for inheritance, for his mercy endureth forever. Even inheritance unto YAHACHARAB. See, so he gave that land to us, and that was when we went in there and we got the wealthy place. Meaning the land flowing with milk and honey, meaning it had everything. See, so until we got to go through all this bullshit, and we didn't just go into and get the land just by just getting it. Then we had to go through all we had to sit back, and if you go and read those things and read that history, man, we had to war with these people, had to kill these people. It was many things that we had to go through before we actually got to sit in our land. There was many things we had to do, man. And that's the shit that we got to do right now. We got to go through it. It ain't just going to be no smooth sailing. And that's what a lot of our people think. They think it's just going to be smooth sailing that we going to go and you're going to receive salvation. Nah, man. You got to go through this trouble, man. You got to go through the trouble. See? Your faith got to be tested. Your fidelity got to be tested. Is you faithful to Yahweh outside or not? He going to try people just like he did when we was in the wilderness. He said, nah, they ain't just going straight into the land. I want to see if they gonna keep my ways. And what we do, we fucked up. Didn't do it. Kept being hard-headed, kept being stiff-necked. See? And it's the same way with our people now. A lot of and only the elect made out of it. And when you deal with the elect then, it was just two men. It was just two individuals. Caleb and Hawashai. They was the only two men that remained faithful of that old generation for Yahweh Shai. See, they was the elect then. And what? They made it in. See? So that's just an example just showing that, hey, it ain't gonna be no big ass bunch of our people that's gonna be considered as elect when it comes to our nation. Because we are like the sand of the sea. You can't count us. But when it comes to our nation, it's gonna be the people that's gonna be saved. It's gonna seem like a very small number, man, compared to the multitude of our people, man. It's gonna be a small number. So a lot of people, they ain't gonna get it. Their ass gonna get cut down, man. Gonna get fucking cut down. But let me go back to it though. Second Ezra 7, and I'm gonna continue at 6. There's also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. That's the kingdom. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. You don't want to stand in now one of those, right? And it says what? And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go therein at once. If this city were not given to a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? And that tell you right there, hey man, we got to go through it before we can get the glitter, the gold, and all parts of well, before we get it, hey man, we got to go through this. We got to go through this truth. And 2/3, they not gonna go through it. They not gonna go through it. They gonna falter and fall and go into to the left or to the right. They gonna go into that Broadway where this is gonna lead them to destruction, man. See? But the elect, we gonna endure, man. We gonna go through it. See? So that's why you better start detaching yourself from your people right now anyway. You better start detaching from them. Because if you don't, you gonna fall with them. You gonna be feeling sorry for their ass, and then you might do something that the Most High don't want your ass to do. And that's gonna lead you to your destruction. You better detach from their ass right now. Right now. And say, fuck them. Right? But let me continue reading though. 2nd Ezra 7 and verse 12. Then were the interests of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. And that's what we're going to do. We got to go through this trouble. Before we get the kingdom, man, we're going to have to go through trouble. We're going to have to go through it. Right? And it says what? But a lot of our people, you just want it to be peaceful. You want it to be pleasant for you. It ain't going to be motherfucking pleasant. Shit, I know goddamn well I get headaches and shit right now. People be irritating the shit out of me, man, with their wicked asses. And unbelievers. Because I got a lot of people in my family. A lot of their ass unbelievers, man. I tell them something, I don't even waste my time with them no more. I tell them something, and they'll say some unbelieving ass shit that make me say, you stupid motherfucker, don't even fucking call me. Don't leave me the fuck alone. They're stupid, man. They're dumb as hell. Let me read that from the brother YAHACHARAB, 2nd Ezra 4:28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Verse 29, YAHACHARAB, 2nd Ezra 4:29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Kind. Brother see, I said, y'all see, none of my family calls me. Hey, man, hey, when it comes to this right here, man, let them be. Because, first of all, if they don't believe, let them be. Because what did Yahawashi say, man, pertaining to that? He said he's bringing division. He's bringing division, man. He's bringing division. With it's gonna be he gonna say what he say. It's gonna be three. It's gonna be 5 in the house, 3 against 2, 2 against the 3, and those 2 will be either in the truth or not in the truth. And the other one, the 3, is gonna be what? In the truth or not in the truth. And they gonna bump heads. They gonna bump heads, man. Cause that's Yahweh Shah putting us against them and them against us, man. See, it is. And these niggas gonna be pointing their fingers at you. The same people that you, oh yeah, that's my brother, this my sister, and this my cousin, or who, them same motherfuckers gonna be pointing the finger at you when all hell break loose, man. Because they gonna want those, they gonna want those little amenities or whatever that these devils gonna pass out. And they gonna do anything to get them. These motherfuckers will triple cross your ass right now, quadruple cross you right now, to get nothing. See, and so how much more in the king when all hell break loose? You gonna have these jakes, they gonna be pointing the finger at you, telling on you. And they gonna lead you to get killed. They gonna want you to get killed. See? They gonna point the finger, it's already written, man. They gonna point us out, man. They gonna point us out. So fuck them. Right? It says for what? For the interests of the elder world were wide, 2nd Ezra 7:13. For the interests of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruits. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. So our people, hey man, they ain't gonna receive those things, which is the kingdom, man. That's ultimately what we doing this for. So Yahweh Shah can look at us and say, look, those are my men right there. Those are my men. Those are my women, and I'm saving them. The rest of the motherfuckers, they can fucking they get pissed off. I'm gonna destroy their ass. I'm gonna burn their ass to ashes. See? So we supposed to be walking this path, making sure, look, hey man, he don't burn us to ashes, man. He don't burn us to ashes. And a lot of motherfuckers, they failing the test right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that straight right quick. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Matthew 7:13. Let's check that straight out real quick. 7:14. And I'm gonna check that other one out. That's in Lamentations. What is that? Lamentations. Judah is gone into captivity. Let's see. Straight. No, man. Where you at? Straight. Stenos. Stenos. It says narrow, straight, from obstacles, standing close about. Well, hey, well, that's been. But let me go get. Let me see if they get something else. G2476. Nope. It ain't really giving much pertaining to that string. Let me go to that Lamentations then. Lamentations. I think that's 1 and 3. Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen. She findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits. Let me get that one. See what that say. So I don't think I ever. I know it mean a tight spot, but it mean, yep. What it says, straits, distress, which means trouble. It says something tight, i.e. figuratively, trouble. God, I knew it. God, I knew it. So that straight gate, hey, that's narrow path, man. That narrow path is gonna be trouble all around. But hey, we gotta go down and we gotta go through that. I knew that was gonna say trouble. I knew it. Right? The brother put in. I read that. The brother Zadakaram put in, let me see. See, I don't know how to do that shit. That's why I don't be leaving comments on the comment board, because I don't know how to copy and paste. Because I be typing and shit, and that be taking too long. Let me read this one. Zadakaram put in Romans 11 and 4. But what said the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal Khan. Verse 7. What then? Yasharallah had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Verse 8. According as it is written, Yahweh had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. Verse 9. And David said, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Verse 10. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. God. And that's what's going to happen. You're already bowed down right now anyway. But let me grab this right quick, though. Because, hey, man, hey, we got to go through it. Let me grab that. Zechariah. Got to go through it. Got to go through it. It ain't no smooth sailing. And a lot of our people in them pagan buildings, hey, they think they going to make it. A lot of their ass ain't going to make it either. A lot of them ain't going to make it. Because the Most High know a lot of our people, they simple. They simple and naive. But yet still, you ain't just gonna make it just because you're simple and naive. Damn, you gotta have a little bit of sense, right? And a lot of their ass, they ain't got no sense, man. They just simple. They join on to these Edomites, and they think, yeah, we gonna be saved. A lot of y'all gonna be destroyed, man. A lot of our people that's in them pagan buildings, walking up in there with suit and ties and all this shit, you are going to be destroyed, man. See? And they think they gonna make it. Like that idiot, if you ask me, I'm just speaking as a man, I would say they ain't gonna make it, man. Because a lot of them gonna fail. When them devils come out with that MOTB, that's gonna be the one test that a lot of our people gonna fail, man. They gonna fail. Why? Because they ain't gonna want to be able to lose their life. You think Yahawashi told what he said that he that lose his life for this truth shall be saved, and him that try to save his life, hey, man, your ass gonna be through, man. You ain't gonna make it. And why do you think he said that? Because that thing is gonna actually happen. You gonna have to make your choice. Either you are willing to die for this truth, or you're not. And a lot of people, they just talking, but they ain't gonna be willing to die for this, man. See, so that's gonna be a part of your test too, that you're going to fail. You're gonna fail it. See, you gotta be willing to. You gotta put your mind in the mind of Yahawashi, man, and pray to Yahweh that he can put your mind in the way Yahawashi mind was, to endure that shit, man. To endure it. Come, brother, the water. Isaiah Allah, Mark 8:35. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel, and that's my favorite one right there, brother. That's my favorite one. I like reading that one other than the other ones. Why? Because it listed for his sake and this gospel and this truth, man. And it's truth. The same shall save it, man. See? So you got to have the water, man. The water. You got to be in that mindset. You got to be in that mindset like, man, now look, man, I'm just going to have to, if it comes to that, the Most High put me in that position to where, hey, I pray that he strengthen me to go through it. Just to go fucking through it, man. You know, if I got to die, then so be it. See? Because we want to be in the mindset of Yahawashi, man. See? Be utterly obedient to Yahawashi unto death, man. And that's what we got to do. And if you ain't putting yourself in that mindset, if you just walking around thinking that, oh yeah, I'm just going to be saved, you ain't going to make it, man. You ain't going to make it because you got to go through it, man. You got to go through it. The Most High, he's seeing who is mine and who ain't. And a lot of individuals, you already failed. You already failed. When you went and took any of our people, any of them, I don't care what nobody say, any of you Israelites that went and took those shots when those devils offered it to you, and you didn't trust in the Most High and nothing wasn't wrong with you, nothing wasn't wrong with you, and you just went on and did it with it. You are none of your Yahawashi shots, and you can pick up these scriptures, and you can grab any kind of scriptures you want. You can have all kind of debates you want. Don't none of that mean anything. The Most High know you are none of his, because why? You didn't trust him. You didn't trust him. You didn't put all your trust in him. See? So you ain't none of his, man. So individuals they keep deceiving themselves, thinking that you ain't of the elect. Because if you go in the scriptures and read, the elect always had, their actions always showed that they was the elect of Yahweh, man. Always, their actions always showed that they was the elect of Yahweh. If you ain't doing that, how? How you saying you the elect right now and you failing and faltering over little punk simple shit? See? Meaning you tried, the devils is putting you through a small trial and you failing. You ain't gonna fail. You gonna fail the test when pursuant to Revelations 3:10. You gonna fail. When that come out, you're gonna fail. See? But let me grab that Zechariah right quick. Matter of fact, let's read that first. That Revelations 3:10. Let's read that. You gonna fail. Revelations 3:10. Just a few more and I'm gonna end it off. But Revelations 3:10. I start there. 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And who he gonna keep from the hour of temptation? His elect. He not gonna keep all Israelites from the hour of temptation. See? Y'all was just tried and tempted just not too long ago, maybe a few years ago. And guess what? You failed. You failed. So what's going to happen now when he come out with this? When this come? When he says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See that? So you're going to be tried. It's going to come upon everybody. And guess what? A lot of you Israelites, y'all going to fail. Because you already done fucking failed. You already done failed. You don't trust in Yahweh Shai. You already done failed. And I'm looking at motherfuckers and I'm laughing. And they boasting and how long they've been knowing this truth. But look at your actions. Are your actions showing that you're the elect? Are your actions right now showing that you're going to endure this trouble that we're going to have to fucking go through before we can get the grand prize? Nah, man, you're going to fail. You already failing. Right? But let's go back to that. Zechariah 13. And I'm going to start at verse 8. 9 is the point, though. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, the elect. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. Who? Go call on his name. The elect. They gonna call on his name, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. Yahweh Shah is our power, man. See, only the elect gonna say that. 2/3, they not gonna say it. They ain't saying it right now. See? So a lot of these people, you already know who these is about people that's gonna be, they gonna be cut down, man. They gonna be cut down and destroyed, man. Period, point blank. And I can see it right now. You're just looking and laughing at them. Looking and laughing at them. Why? Because they boasted in they recognition or they popularity. That shit ain't gonna fucking save you when all hell break loose. Because you're gonna have to make a decision whether you gonna trust in Yahweh Shah and be willing to die and go through the trouble that you gotta go through, or you gonna falter and fall. You gonna falter and fall, man. And that's what these motherfuckers gonna do. Let me grab this real quick. Sirach, chapter 2. And verse 5 is the point. But I'm gonna start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. And that temptation is trouble. It's trouble. And it says what? Prepare thy soul for temptation, trouble. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. They got that word again, endure, meaning what? You're going to go through trouble. You're going to go through it, man. You're going to go through it. I'll grab that out. You're going to go through it and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. Meaning, don't be to be hasty to hurry up and make a decision. No, the Most High said, wait. He's going to put his words in our mouth. He's going to put those things in our mind on what decision we're to make and what to do. So don't be hasty. Just whenever trouble comes, be patient. Be patient, man. And the Most High is going to make you, He's going to allow you to make the correct decision in that time of trouble, man. See? And it says what? Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Why? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Let me continue, keep reading though. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. And that's one thing our people got to do. Trust in Yahweh Shah. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it. You're already failing. You already failing. Right? Let me grab that. Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help. And we're in modern day Egypt right now. This is spiritual Egypt. A place of our captivity. And stay. And our people don't know that. They walk around this motherfucker. And the Most High, He giving us all what he allowing us to have. But that still don't mean that you're supposed to just forget that and say, oh, I ain't in no captivity no more. Nigga, you still in the place of your captivity right now. See? And what it says, Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because there are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Lord, the Holy One of Yasharallah, neither seek Yahweh Shah. Nah, they don't seek him. They don't seek him. See? But let me grab this though. Let me grab this other one. I'm going to end it off. Right? Let me grab that 1 Peter right quick. So our people through. They through, man. When the trouble come, they ain't going to make it. Because they already done failed already. 1 Peter 1 at verse 7, but let me start up some. I'll start at verse 5. 1 Peter 1 and 5. Who are kept by the power of Yahweh through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time, wherein ye greatly rejoice. What? Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations. Mean what? Through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perish, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahawashi Mashiach. See that? So, but let me grab this other one too. I end off with this one. Job 23 and verse 10. Because said we're going to be, what? The elect going to be brought forth. Like what? We're going to be, hey man, he trying us right now. We got to go through that fire to be purified. All that dross is being burned off, right? And what's going to happen? Let me grab this real quick. Job 23. And what did it say? Job 23 and verse 10. Let me see. I start at verse 8. Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. On the left hand, where he doeth work, but I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he had tried me, I shall come forth as gold. So what we gonna do? We gonna come forth as gold. When we be tried and we pass this test, when that trouble come, hey man, that's us being purified, showing our fidelity and our faith towards Yahweh Shema Shah. And when we come out, we're gonna come out on the other side shining like pure gold, man. But so I'm gonna end it off there, brothers. But I appreciate the scriptures, Isaiah. Shalom, Mark. Barakatah to you too, man. And the rest of the brothers, YAHACHARAB, and whoever else tuned in. Shalom, Akia. Yahweh Shema Shah, Barakatah. Right? And I'm going to end it off there. Giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shah, Hashem, Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Shema Shah have set up and established to teach and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shah. And to the Akim and Akwat out there repenting, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah, shalom to you, Mashpaka. And also to the speckled bird out there of our people that's among the other nations, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob. Not your mama, your daddy, right? And I'm going to end it off there. Shalom, Mark. Shalom.